Well, good afternoon. This one's an off the cuff, on the fly video. I had to scrap the video I had planned for today because I'm not prepared for it. So I have been complaining about, how my local Walmart is empty. And then I had some great luck with the GameStop exclusives and the AutoZone exclusives. And so this weekend was fairly good weather, and I was able to get out yesterday, today, and actually some stuff I picked up last week. So I figured I would do a haul video, show you some, which is not a lot, and some odd stuff. Some stuff I wouldn't normally pick up, but so I wanted to show what I picked up in local stores, and I had to drive 40 minutes away to get some of this stuff because my local store is empty. But so I'll start with this one. This is not one I would normally go for. This is a fantasy casting called the Surf and Turf from the Hot Wheel Art Cars. But it's a Zamac. I got this at a Walmart about 35 miles, 40 miles away. I was over in that area getting my car serviced at the dealership. So, congratulations to Kibbo, who won the latest giveaway, but this will be added to a future giveaway contest. So I'm up to 140 or 145 subscribers. So I'm going to just wait until 500 subscribers to do another giveaway, unless something inspires me in the meantime. So there's that one, the Surf and Turf Zamac, and I guess I hate to cover up Tiz's artwork, but you'll be seeing more of that in future videos. He's been nice enough to send me a couple of pieces of art. And so, again, another one that's going to be for a future giveaway is this one. And this is the Fast Bed Hauler from Hot Wheels Metro. Now, these two, the cards are a little soft, so for card collectors, they may be, it's a freebie. And this has a special feature that the tilt bed slides back. So this is a car hauler. So those two are two that I wouldn't normally buy. This next one is one that I most definitely wanted for myself, and that is the 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC35 from the Night Burners, and this one looks to have good tampos. So in the future, when I get a couple of more cars, I'll be doing probably a Mazda video where I open up a couple of Mazdas. There's a few pieces I'd like to pick up. This card is very weak, but this is just a recolor of the 2019 Kia Stinger GT Hot Wheels Turbo. You can see the card is, very wobbly. It was the bottom of a dump bin. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'll put it over here with these, but I don't know if it's right to give, to send away a card where the card is so wonky. This one, next one, I was excited to pick up, is the Mazda Rx-3 with the Greddy livery. Now, there's no tampo details front or back, but it's a unique car. It was very popular in my part of the country, in New York, when it came out, and it was it had a resurgence with street racing years later. These Mazda Rx-3s predated the RX-7. They had a rotary engine, and then when the RX-7s came out and street racing really got popular, it was common to swap a motor in. They were rear-wheel drive chassis, so they were very popular in street racing. Say in the 90s. When was the last time I'm old now. I haven't done any street racing in a long, long time. And I got the original one of these, the silver one, from my friend Big Dat Pacino, and I saw this blue recolor here, the 98 Honda Prelude from the Honda edition. It's not an overly exciting car, but I have a family member who had a car similar to this, so it's you know, it's something I like. See, I don't just like American cars. This one I picked up sort of as a goof. It's the Matchbox 1948 Willie's Jeep. And this is the civilian version. So it's not the MB, it's the CJ2, I believe. Civilian Jeep 2. That's what CJ, when you see CJ 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's what that meant, civilian Jeep. So they're not truly the military Jeeps, and that's why it's dated 1948, because after the war, Willie's Corporation got the rights to that and started building it for civilian sales. This is another one I believe I already have, but I like these, and I'm going to try and get these in all the colors, but I think I already have the blue one, or I don't remember if I sent it off. I'll have to look through my cases. So this is the Mercedes-Benz S123 Wagon in blue. I picked this up today in Big Lots, just for the heck of it. So trying to keep the matchboxes together. This is one I picked up yesterday, and this is the 2018 Ford Mustang convertible in black with gold rims. Looks like it's got pretty good front tampos and decent rear tampos. It's funny, the Hot Wheels version looks better. They're 2015 in that blue, but eventually I will crack this open. So I'm not going to crack any of these open today because they may be part of a future giveaway, or as you can see, the Mazdas there, the RX-7 and the RX-3. I may do a Mazda video in the future. So let me move these 9 cars down, because my little area here is not all that big. I think I may have shown this already. The 2018 Honda Civic Type R from the Honda. And this has the wild graphics on the front, on the side and top, so that's why it doesn't get rear tampo, but it does look like it get pretty decent rear tampo. Not going to crack this one open because I have a comparison coming up on that one. An unfair comparison. I love doing unfair comparisons. I should have grouped these together better. So here we have the 91 Mazda Mx5 Miata from the Hot Wheels Roadsters series. So this is the original Mazda Miata Mx5. Like this. So again, a future Mazda themed video coming up in the future. Oops. My whole backdrop is falling apart. I see what I've done. And this orange Corvette C7 Z06. I need to pick up another one of the Corvettes and the Miatas, so that I have one for my brother. I like to get 2 of everything for my brother. So here's an old one, a few years old, that I found on the pegs today at GameStop. I was hoping to find another GameStop exclusive, but basically this is the only thing that was on their pegs. And this is the Volkswagen T2 pickup, and this is the 52nd anniversary. What do they call this? Pearl and somebody will have to help me out. Pearl and Bronze or something like that. And there's the rest of the series. The Gas Monkey Garage Corvette is all right. The Gasser Everybody Wants. The 32 Ford. This is not a series that I would normally collect. Until I realized that I don't think I have any Hot Wheels Volkswagens, and I have no T2 vans or pickups, so that'll be something I hunt for in the future, maybe not from Hot Wheels, but from other brands. again, I said I want to do a Mazda video. So here is this really neat. I think this is a fairly new one, or a recolor. It is a 95 Mazda RX-7 in black. And this is from the factory fresh, which is my favorite series because it always means that you'll have good front and rear tampos, and it'll look stock, so that's a nice pickup. And surprisingly, this is the first of this casting that I have in my collection. I mean, I have, I'll show it first. So this is the 2016 Ford GT Race, the Hot Wheels Speed graphics with the Borla. I believe a friend of mine is sending me one of these. I'm not 100% sure. You know, I have several of the original GT40s and then the 2005 Ford GT, but I don't have any of these, and that's sort of, you know, a surprise to me. I'll show you. I mean, you know, I have the GT40 and the Gulf livery on the short card and the long card and loose. I have several of these. It's one of my favorite cars, if not my favorite casting. So I was actually surprised that I do not have any of this. Now I do, the 2016 Ford GT. So that's recent pickups. Well, oh no, nope, there are actually a few more cars to show you, but those are the main lines basically. This I found well over a month ago. The Hot Wheels monster trucks, but it's got the General Lee, so it's the Dodge Charger RT, but it's the monster truck. Now, of course, it doesn't have the Confederate flag. It says monster truck and Hot Wheels instead of General Lee, and it's 68. But it's got pretty decent rear tampos. It's got the traditional paint job. This one is going to a friend who doesn't know he's getting it, and shouldn't guess in comments. And then I don't get a lot of the car culture vehicles, but over the last couple of weeks I have seen these. I picked up two yesterday when I drove all the way over to the next state to get my car serviced, and then because there was nothing around here, this Walmart way over there had the car culture, the Land Rover Defender 110 hardtop. Let's take a look at the back of this. Wild Terrain, I guess, is the series. It's got the Mercedes Unimog, which is a peg warmer around here. The 67 Off-Road Camaro, which also seems to be a peg warmer. The 85 Ford Bronco, this Land Rover, and the Porsche 959. I've never seen the Bronco in stores. I guess it gets snapped up right away because from what I can see here, it looks like it has the California Highway Patrol or a Highway Patrol livery. And I hate to beat up on... No, I don't hate to beat up on Hot Wheels. It's a poor casting. You know, I mean, it was a good casting until Greenlight came out with their Bronco, and now there's no reason to look back. The Greenlights is so much better. So I'm gonna hold this on card for right now. So that was a pretty neat pickup, and you know, retail price, and you know, none of the nonsense hyped eBay prices. And another one from this series that I'm actually happy to have is this one, the Porsche 959 from 1986. And it says Porsche Bilstein. The graphics look authentic. Now, I'm not sure. I mean, it looks very similar to the Rothmans livery that these cars raced on way back then, but I don't see Rothman Porsche on it anyway. But it looks like it's got very nice tampos, really nice paint job. It's got wheel riders, so rubber tires. So again, you know, those were nice to pick up. And This one I've had and passed on several times, so I have another one of these in my collection. I picked this up at Target a few weeks ago. It is from the Fast and Furious Eurofast series, the Aston Martin DB5. I just sent one of these to Europe. But, as you know, in the United States, we have better luck getting these premiums. Although I've seen this in the background on Diecast Dude's video, so I guess it's really not that tough to get. The tough ones to get seem to be the two BMWs. There's the McLaren, the Lamborghini Aventador Coupe, and the BMW E46 and E36. And the E36 would be one that I'd like to pick up, maybe even the E46. But I keep on saying this. I seem to be one of the few people in Diecast that doesn't care for supercars. I guess it's just my blue collar nature. I'll never be able to afford one, and I'm old, so even if I could afford one, I wouldn't drive one. I don't like crawling down into cars. So those are some cool pickups. And then today in Big Lots, I found another brand that I'd never heard of. And yes, this is a cheap brand, but it's half the fun is like when I found the Walmart Adventure Force and realized that it's Maisto. And Motor Max and everything. So I mean, who doesn't love to find a new brand? Maybe some of you have seen these. I never had before. Zuru Metal Machines, and it is a flare. And let's take a look at the back here real quick. I should have done this before. Zuru.com. Warning, attention. Copyright 2020. Metal Machines. I mean, so they're all unlicensed, but this one, to my eye, is a blatant ripoff of the '67 Camaro from Hot Wheels, with just some strategic, looks like 240Z taillights, or even I guess Corvette round taillights, and the grille modified just slightly. It just looks like it's just skirting any type of license issues. And I know we don't like unlicensed cars, but every now and then something like this strikes me, and I say, yeah, I just have to pick up one just to have an example of. I know that doesn't make sense, but and you know what? We're gonna this one I'm gonna open up right away. Because it's no fun unless you open something up, especially 18 minutes into a video I've made you guys watch. But a surprise was the Maestos. Some of them weren't too bad. I mean, I sent a bunch of the Maestos off to a friend who does customs. Maybe that friend will ultimately get this one. But it's very light. It is technically a metal body. Plastic base, Zuru made in China, HY, so there's some sort of production code. It's very light. It's not a great casting. So it's got a dark blue tinted window, but it looks like this one has a chrome interior. So, how does it compare to Maisto? I mean, this would be good for somebody looking to do a custom. And I might hold on to it because my friend Tiz keeps on busting my chops about when I'm going to do a custom. So who knows? This might be an easy one to sacrifice up to learning. So that's it for the pickups on the haul video. Oh well, not really. I mean, I did get a couple of eBay items that I'll be doing videos on, and I have a gift from a good friend, but that one I want to do a little research on. Again, congratulations to Kibbo on winning the contest giveaway. His box is almost finished packing over here to the left. He chose the Motor Max Exotic Rides McLaren Mercedes, and instead of having him pick 12 of the 18 cars, I just packed all 18 of those in there. And of course, anybody who's received the box from me knows that there's one different car in there that I send out to. That's everybody's first box. I try and get them a version of that. So those that you've gotten boxes from me should know that. Except for one person, I still need to. I think I still need to send that person one of those. But again, no, I'm ranting now. So 20 minutes in, we opened up one car. We showed off some cool cars, and thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. So to any of my friends around the globe, have you heard of this brand? Unlike the Adventure Force, this does actually seem to be a real brand. It's not just a rebadged Maisto. I mean, it's on the card. It's on the car itself. So, Zuru Metal Machines. So you guys have a great day. Have a good weekend. And hopefully tomorrow evening I will have everything prepped for a special video. And weather's going to be improving a little. We're going to get a little snow tomorrow. Nothing like the foot of snow or the ice. We're just going to get 1 to 3 inches of snow this week, and then it's going to be 48 degrees on Wednesday, so maybe some of the snow will melt because God knows there's no place to put it. So you guys be well, be safe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.